If you missed class today, which is Tuesday, September 29th, here's what you missed. So our agenda's over here. The first thing that we did was learn two new vocab words. We learned delirious and denunciation. You'll open that through lesson 2. If you're an at-home kid, you can access Nearpod at your own pace, so you can make those words up. If you are an in-class kid, I'm not sure if you'll be able to navigate this on your own. You can open it up and give it a try. If not, you can copy the words off of a friend or wait until Friday whenever I post the key. So that's our first activity. Next, we analyzed our Maui myth from yesterday. So yesterday, I assigned everybody a myth. If you weren't here yesterday, just go ahead and pick one from this file. There's 5, so you can decide which one interests you and choose that. Last night, I asked everybody to read their story and then look through the lyrics and determine where in the story or where in the lyrics is a reference to your story. So if you had lifting the sky, you would highlight what has 2 thumbs that pulled up the sky. Because everything in You're Welcome and Unstoppable is based in actual Polynesian mythology, which is really interesting. So that was what you came to class with, having read your story and highlighting. And then today we sat in groups and analyzed the story with these questions. So you answered exposition, conflict, rising action, climax, and resolution of your story. And then you choose one word to describe what Maui was like in your particular myth and explain why you chose it. So maybe you thought he was adventurous or humble, something like that, and then explain why. Then I had everybody in their groups retell the story that they had to read. So you're telling the story as if you are like a wise sage telling it around a campfire. So a lot of kids started out like, okay, so first the world was like this, and then Maui came and he did this. So they told it in like a narrative form. They did that on Flipgrid. So you can see students' examples here. You will not need to create a Flipgrid if you were absent, but what you will need to do, and VIP kids as well, you need to watch at least a couple of each story. It's not enough just to watch one. So I'd like you to look through each of these and you'll see that there's, one video here, a couple ones here. Throughout the day, we'll add even more. And what I'd like you to notice is that each kid tells the story a little bit differently, and maybe some left out details and some include details and some change details or got information incorrect from the story. And that's what happens when people tell stories. That's what oral storytelling does. It's people throughout generations changing the story and making it their own. And that's why instead of having you guys give each other notes, I had it in a spoken form because that's more true to the way mythology is passed on. So you're going to access that right here, Myth Retelling Flipgrid, and the directions are here. So you're going to watch a couple videos, and then on the last page of this, you're going to summarize the story. So in your own words then, in just like a sentence or two, summarize, how did Maui create the islands? How did he capture the sun? If you were absent, I'm going to have you skip this one word column. You don't have to do that. And then I want you to answer this question at the bottom. Why do so many myths include the phrase "some say"? And you'll answer that after watching a bunch of your classmates tell the stories. So that was finishing up the Maui myth analysis. This is due on Thursday to give you a couple days to watch those videos. And then we started Moana. If you were absent today and you are an in-person kid, we will discuss what you're going to do when you come back, because depending on how many days you miss, I'll modify the assignment for you. If you are a VIP kid and you're just watching this to see what exactly we did in class, that will come from Moana analysis. So if you are a VIP kid, you're going to follow these directions. If you've seen Moana, you will fill out this, or if you have access to it at home to watch it. If you don't have access to Moana, you're going to pick a different movie and you'll fill out this file instead. So we're going to be working with Moana for the next couple days. So if you're a VIP kid, let me know if you have any questions about that. If you're an in-person kid, we'll catch you up whenever you come back. That's it for today.